After a battle against Team 8, I'm now joined by Lemon from Cloud9. Lemon, that was kind of a rough game for you guys. Seemed like for a while Team 8 actually might have even had the upper hand, despite being, kind of one of the bottom teams, people would say. What do what happened in that game?
Well, as far as laning phase was going, it was very clean. We had like a good matchup bot without them having any jungle pressure, so we were able to get a decent advantage there. Mid was able to get advantage, and we were coming out ahead. But then we kind of went for an engage mid when we were the poke comp, and we kind of got punished for that. We basically tried to do something we shouldn't have, when we should have just been poking and going for the safe, basically, win, and we would have just basically rolled them over just by poking. We went for an engage, and that put us behind.
So I'm just going to dive right into it. It seems like a lot of people, the general community consensus, and everybody keeps saying, like, okay, Cloud9 is struggling because High is gone. High was their shot caller. And despite the fact that you guys had said, well, other people started to shot call in the past couple of months before his departure, obviously you guys seem to have a lot of issues whenever it gets to late game and the shot calling and all that kind of thing. So do you think that is the issue here? Is everyone right, where it's just High being gone and no longer having that shot calling?
I would say that is a very, very big thing about our losses so far. Like, Meteos is still very much adapting to being the shot caller and kind of adapting to like know what to do at every situation and kind of having the kind of dominant voice that High did. Like High was extremely loud, and he was also very like decisive in his calls. Like, it's like, do this shit right now, and very loud. And he was also like very creative about it too. So even if we were like behind, he'd have like a creative plan to come through. Whereas Meteos is more like Meteos was like a secondary shot caller, as well as I was when High was the shot caller. So he's kind of like adapting into the role, basically.
So then are you adapting into, is he the only person doing the shot calling, or are you like the secondary shot caller now?
No, I'm still just like the give information type person. I'm not a shot caller. I think I would be kind of a bad shot caller, just because I think like my personality type doesn't really work for it. Like I'm not really like, I'm not loud, I'm too quiet, and I'm not really like decisive about things. Like I will be like, maybe we can do this.
You'd be like, I think that we should maybe go for dragon. That would be your call. Okay, so so that seems to be the issue. So do you think that is that the entirety of your guys' issue? Is that like 90% of it?
I would say that like not knowing what to do in the late game is like our biggest issue right now. There are other issues that we have to work through, but we have had like a lot of games like scrims too, where we like have a lead or even, and then we just kind of eventually lose, and that's what we're trying to fix.
So how are you guys approaching that problem, and how are you approaching trying to fix it?
Well, we're just trying to like give as much support to Meteos as possible. Try to give him everything he needs to shot call, and just trying to make him become really good at it.
Yeah, level up. Yeah. And whenever you guys go back, is that something where, like that for that kind of support and that kind of training? Because this is an interesting thing.
We actually also brought in another like analyst just for like listen to our comms and like trying to give us information and try to help with that as well.
Yeah, so that kind of goes to my question, which was going to be, is this something where you guys go back and you listen to the comms and then you sort of try to figure out like, okay, maybe this is when we should have done this or we should have done that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Monte Cristo, I think, on Summoning Insight this past week was vocal in his opinion that the reason why you guys were starting to struggle was because the infrastructure on Cloud9 wasn't getting upgraded fast enough. Do you think that that's a fair assessment?
I would have to disagree with that. I don't think that's why. Yeah.
Do you think that the infrastructure is getting upgraded fast enough, or do you think that it's just like a different issue?
Yeah, I think our infrastructure is fine. I don't think that's the issue at all. Yeah.
Now, some people are saying, okay, they might not even recover this split. It's going to take a long time to build up. Other people are saying just give them a couple of weeks and that's where they'll be. in your mind you have like okay, if like things aren't going well by this point in time, that's when we're in big trouble?
I always just kind of take it like week by week, day by day. So I don't really have like a set like kind of thing. Yeah.
It's just sort of like, well, maybe next week. Yeah.
So we just have to see how it goes, basically. Yeah.
Do you think that right now, I mean, the standings place you guys as a bottom LCS team, which is like a crazy thing to say about C9. Yesterday, I interviewed Doublelift, and he had said something like, if you had told me that I had as many games won at this point, or if you told me I was tied with Dignitas at this point in the split, I would ask myself, wow, dang, how many games did we lose? It's kind of funny, though, because at this point in time, like, it's almost like you and Dig have swapped positions relative last split. Do you think that the standings are representative of how you are as a team right now? Are you guys a bottom LCS team now?
I think at the moment, yeah. Like at the moment, I think the games we lost are reflective of how good we are. We are not playing as good as I want us to.
Yeah. I mean, I remember last split I did an interview with you, and you said that you guys didn't have much practice losing. So I guess maybe you're getting the practice now. That's maybe a time. What is the morale and atmosphere like inside? Because again, there's always a conversation of like C9 doesn't like they haven't gone through this kind of stuff before, and this is actually like pretty rough for you guys. CLG, they're aware of this kind of stuff. You know, TSM, they've been up and down over the years, but this is unique for you guys. So what's going on behind the scenes?
I think we're just trying to like figure out how to fix the issues. Yeah. I think we all recognize that they're like the issues are very big, and we're definitely not doing well. Like our scrims, like you guys don't see our scrims, but our scrims are also going badly. So I don't think our team environment is like bad though. Like we're definitely like trying to fix it. We're not like yelling at each other.
Okay. So everybody has a kind of like this was always a possibility that whenever we got into the LCS, it wasn't like Incarnation was just going to come down from the clouds and smack Bjergsid across the face and we'd just start winning everything. It sounds like you guys were kind of prepared for this. Is there anything, Lemon, that you would like to say to any of the fans out there?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the interview, Lemon. I really appreciate it. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of our League of Legends coverage at GameSpot.com/LOL.